This video will show an entire scenario from login to printing a work plan to adding a shapefile, searching specific areas and multiple searches. As you can see, we're logged in. This pop-up comes up. I agree to the terms and conditions. This is the default view. Our initial layers, the default layers. As we pull down the layer list, the default is our states and the weed reports. I'm going to turn off the weed reports and turn on weed points, as this is what we are going to search mostly. So we will come down to the search tool. I'm going to search for Davis County with a 1 mile buffer around the perimeter of the county. And so to do that, we want to search the counties layer. Drop down menu to Davis. If we click search here, it will find Davis, but I want to put a buffer on there as well, to a 1 mile buffer. Can click search here, zooms into Davis County, and then to add the buffer, simply apply the buffer, and you can see another 1 mile around the perimeter there. Now if I wanted to print this map, very simple, this window can stay up. Click print. Name it Davis All Weeds. Those two settings are fine. Click print. For more advanced print functions, see the video of printing. So map in PDF format, show all the weeds there, and this will save here until you click clear print. So I have Davis County and all of the weeds. I now want to narrow my search within the same search criteria, Davis County with a 1 mile buffer, but I want Hound's Tongue only. So I will first come here. This is very important if you add more searches onto each other. I already have one search of Davis County, and I would now like to narrow my search within Davis County. So I need to include text query in the selection criteria. Value now needs to be on the layer of weed points, and this needs to be add to current results. If you left it default to create new results, then it would wipe out your previous search. And I want to search for common weed name. It's processing all of our weed points. And Hound's Tongue is the default. Click down or type the first letter of the words. Rather than pushing search here, you need to come back to bispatial. So I already have the buffer applied. You could clear the buffer there if you no longer wanted that. But this is the button that you want to push to search for all weed points entirely contained in either your selection, which is just Davis County, or the selection including the buffer. And that's what I would like to do. Everything in Davis County, including the buffer, And you can see we have 388 weed points of hound's tongue only. Now I want to add another weed, leafy spurge. And so to do this, I've already done 2 spatial searches, and so I'm going to do another search by shape. And so I want to add this as well to current results. I'm going to do a polygon, a freeform, and I'm just going to trace this buffer. My value, as we discussed, adding to current values, need leafy spurge. And spatial results, it's still the same, but I'm doing by shape here. Hold it down and then drag the mouse. It's kind of rough, but as long as I get the weed points that are already within my search criteria, we should be good. And our 388 now becomes 393, so we only had 5 leafy spurge weed points, and I want to print this map as well. So as you can see, it already has that one saved, but I would like this to be Davis, hound's tongue, and leafy spurge. Oops, cleared instead of print. Clear the last one, print this one. And there's our map. Clear that. I'm going to clear my search, clear the buffer, exit out of there, and now I'm going to drag a new shapefile in that indicates treated areas to come up with my work plan for the next month. So I will come down here, click on Add Shapefile, add a file, which needs to be a zipped shapefile. Already stored it. I just navigate to wherever it is being stored. And it should add in automatically. As you can see, it's in Nevada. So these are all the treated areas. This new shapefile is also in my layers, which you can turn on or off. Keep those on. What I'm trying to do is treat this area here, come up with a work plan. So I will zoom into that area. Weed points take a little while to populate after zooming in. So it looks like some pretty rugged territory here, which may be more beneficial to change the base map. So let's go in and try to change the base map, see if we can get a more useful map for our crews. Probably streets or topo. look like there are any streets in the middle of the national forest, so let's use the topo map. That'll at least give them some four-wheeler trails or whatnot. So that's how you change your layers. You can see now the current base map, excuse me, is USA Topo Maps. Close that. It's going to take a little bit longer as well. Quality improved a little bit. Alright, so you can barely see the treatment area here. These few dots here, and all of these I would like to treat in the next month. So to do this, you can use your draw tool. Click on this, and I will be using a line and probably a polygon to show this area here. I'd like my crew to come down from, basically drive this road and treat anything that they see. So, see, here's the options here. That's a little easier. And I could say, or at least just tell my crew all the way to the line is what state line. Going to label that one. Call those guys crew A. Font color probably just a little bit smaller. Over here, click. It's as easy as that. You could undo that, redo it, change the color if you would like. And the next crew, I want to have search this area. Hopefully they have, well, they will have a horse or a four-wheeler as well. Let's just do polygon. I can get this one too. Check out that area as well and treat it. I'll label this one Crew B. And I could print two separate maps, zoom in for them for access, but I'm, for the sake of time, just going to use one. And this will be my August treatment plan. Distribute this to my crews as necessary. is a complete walkthrough using several tools, several different views, several searches. You can click on any one of the more specific videos to find out more details about each individual function that I did throughout this walkthrough.